All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. This is the Jamaica Premier League show. As you might know, we're already looking forward to have a good one with everyone. So as you guys come in, smash the like button. We're gonna get in and hit the subscribe button, which is really important. We're gonna get into a lot of details. The Monday Night Football is back, and we also want to cover that as well. That is quite important that we get that out of the way. We need to have that discussion. Quite so. Yes, let's see what else. We're going to look at the league table, and also we're going to feature the fixtures that are coming up. We're going to have divulged those details as soon as possible. But as I said, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're looking to have a really good one. So let's start off with the documents that was released regarding to the Monday Night Football. I really want to read this one out so you guys can have a better insight on what's happening. Gotta read this one out, people. So Monday Night Football returns JPL Match Day 1, Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. The Jamaica Premier League, powered by Digital and under the guidance of the Professional Football Jamaica Limited, PFJL, continues to adjust its schedule, venues, and match times to find a commercial best fit for the league as it settles into the second week of relaxed protocol after the Prime Minister announced in House of Parliament that removes the existence of the disaster risk management orders. Last weekend, the JPL hosted its first full schedule of games without vaccination restrictions to spectators since the start of the pandemic. The league and our fans are buzzing with excitement to turn out in even greater number, and we are gearing ourselves to deepen this excitement among the JPL fan base, remarked Donovan White, director of the PFJL. Let's read a little bit further. Let's get a little bit further in aspect of what I'm trying to do. So, these weekend fixtures are now set and approved by the Jamaica Football Federation and will see the league for the first time since the return of play as granted last year. Use 2 venues for the weekend and also much anticipated return of football night. Monday Night Football will continue. And that is what I really wanted to cover with you guys. The Monday Night Football, that is quite important. Date Sunday, we have Jacksal. Saturday we have Jacksal, and Sunday is Jacksal, and then on Monday we're going to Sabina Park on Monday. I believe, yes, that's how it is. So let me see if I could catch the next piece of article. Let me see if I can catch the next piece of article. Big up Ice King. Massive respect. Thanks for coming in. Thank you very much for coming in, bro. Massive respect. Let's look at the next one. So it's good. I'm really happy that Monday Night Football is back. I do believe that I want to participate in that one. Let me read the last piece of document before I get into the rest of the details. So Monday Night Football, as the chairman would have said, PFJL chairman Chris Williams said, patrons to all our games this week can expect prizes and surprises from our sponsors and urge them to come out early and in their numbers to support their favorite team. The return of Monday Night Football is a special occasion, and we invite patrons to avoid the after-work traffic and come to Sabina Park. Alright, so I don't really need to get into that one. I like that piece. Avoid the after-work traffic, and kill 10 minutes. Just avoid after-work traffic and kill 10 minutes. And come watch some football. Yeah, I like that piece. So we're gonna look at the fixtures. We're also gonna look at the table. Let's have a look at the table first before I do anything. We're gonna have a look at the table. See if we can bring the table up. So here's the table. As you guys can see, that's what the table looks like after game week 10. Now we're entering into game week 11. Now we're going to look at the new sets of fixtures coming up. We have some some big games coming up. So these are the fixtures coming up. Some really good games coming up over this weekend. And I do believe that many people will be expecting good things from these games and good football. I will be best. I will try my best as possible to see if I could go and watch that, even of two of the, or a few of the games. I would definitely try my best to do so. So let's look at it now. We have Veer United versus Mobia. Bottom of the table clash. I do think that this game is going to be a scrappy one. I'm joking. I do think that Veer has a little bit more in the bag, and so I think that Veer will get this one over the line. I do believe that Veer will get this one over the line and keep Mobia at bay. Or, you know what, I'm going to go a 1-1 draw. I'm going to go a 1-1 draw. Both teams struggling at this moment. Then we'll move up the table. We have Tivoli versus Cavaliers. Tivoli looks good so far, trying their best to keep afloat, keep themselves in contention in the middle half of the table. Cavaliers want to move up the table. Cavaliers will be without their best central defender in Richard King over this weekend. And also, as you already know, Jamai Topi won't be there as well. So Richard, his name is Leng, would have a lot of work to do in this one. Is it Leng? Is it Leng? Yes, it's Richard. It's Leng. It's Leng. He has a lot of work to do this time around. But that's a part of football. Big up Loud Music Entertainment. Big up, big up, big up. So we have that. So these games will be played at Jacksal. The next game on Sunday, which is Arborview versus Dumble Olin. Dumble Olin he's in good form. The problem is that now Dumble Olin will be without their main striker, the man who's banging in goals for them in Atterfry Bygrave. He will be on international duties with the Reggae Boyz, so he won't be present. And I think after this weekend, I will be doing it's not this weekend. I think we have games in the midweek. But Monday Night Football, I'll be trying to concentrate on Monday Night Football and see how best I can operate that one. Where should I touch? Yes. So I do think that Dumble Olin, how about you and Dumble Olin? Nicholas Hamilton. How about you? There's no Ziminis. I'm gonna say it's a draw. For the Tivoli versus Cavaliers, I think Cavaliers will win that one. But for the Arborview versus the Dumble Olin, I think this is another draw. I believe it's another draw. I can be wrong. I can definitely be wrong, but I strongly believe that this is another draw. Massive respect. Loud Music said Cavaliers 1, Tivoli 0. Yeah, I think so. Big up Fresh God. I think so. I do think so. It's going to be a tough one, you know. It's going to really be a tough one. So Arborview Dumble Olin, I do think that might be a draw game. Maybe a 2-2. No, there's no firepower. There's no firepower for this one. Specifically, Colorado Murray. I'm going Arborview 2, Dumble Olin 1. Still have Demar Phillips and those guys for Dumble Olin. So I do think that Dumble Olin still have some level of firepower. They do still have some level of firepower. So I'm going for in that aspect. So I do think so. So next game we have is Mount Pleasant versus Portmore. Portmore is in a bad touch of form. Mount Pleasant is on the decline as well. I do think that Mount Pleasant would find this as an opportunity to get back themselves on winning ways and to actually catch up on Waterhouse, who's running away at this moment. Remember that early in the season it was Mount Pleasant who was running away. Now I do think that Waterhouse is doing a great job. They're playing a tough component. I will be getting to that one. But I do think that Mount Pleasant, they will be out without one of their danger player in Daniel Green. So most of the teams have suffered huge loss, and because some of the better players are out. Not say better players, but the players who is in good form are out. So I do think that Mount Pleasant still have more than enough to get the job done over Portmore United. I might say it's a Mount Pleasant 2, Portmore United 0. Portmore United, they have good players in the likes of Shea Smith, McFarlane, that's Javrick McFarlane, but that level of consistency, they're not finding. So they need to find some level of consistency, and they're struggling to do so. So I do think that Mount Pleasant will get this one as well. Um, so we're going to look at now Monday games. These are the last set of games that I'll be covering, which are Humble Lion versus Malines. Humble Lion is pretty much consistent. They are pretty much consistent. Malines now with a total overall of the squad that might disrupt some of the continuity, that might disrupt some of the chemistry. But I do think that Humble Lion will get this one, possibly a good game. I'm going to think a close game. Malines playing good football, but not consistent in regards to the result. Humble Lion, they are the team that is actually pushing hard to get something, but it's just tough. Both teams are finding difficult in getting the final result, but they are playing good football. I do think that Humble Lion will get the result though for this one, and maybe a 1-0 in that sense. Then now we move to the final game of the day, which is Waterhouse versus Arnett. Now, top of the table, second. I think Arnett is in second. Is on second table. Second, yeah. Before I say anything stupid, let me clarify that one. But I do think I'm right. I do believe I'm right. No, it's double Olin. So it's Arnett in third. But Double Olin don't have any firepower for this weekend. No firepower at all. Anyways, so I do think that this is going to be a tough game. Arnett, one of their main players, not with the squad, in Ronaldo Cephas. Give me a second, people. Oh, my bad. He will be there. He will be there. He will be there. He will be there. But I do think that from what I'm seeing from Waterhouse in recent time, I do think that Waterhouse has a little bit more of the firepower with them. I believe that Waterhouse might get the go ahead with this one. I'm saying it's going to be a pretty much an enticing game. Goals will be scored. I'm looking at a 3-2 in that region. But I do believe that goals will be scored in this one. I can't see a clean sheet. I cannot see any clean sheet in this one. So I'm going for goals in this one. So I'm saying, how should I put it now? I'm saying Waterhouse 3, Arnett 2. Goals will be in this one, for sure. Goals will be in this one. So let me run through again. Waterhouse 3, this is the final game. Arnett 2, we have Humble Lions against Malines. I do think that Humble Lions will get this one, 1-0. And then we have Mount Pleasant versus Portmore, 2-0. We have Arborview versus Double Olin. Arborview 1, Double Olin 2. Tivoli versus Cavaliers. Possession-based team versus a team who's really good in transition. Tivoli trying to catch him on the break. Werner Brown. Stephen Barnett. Oof. Cavaliers 2. Cavaliers 3. No, Cavaliers will be without quite a few players. No Pearson for Cavaliers. Ooh, tough one. I say Cavaliers 2, Tivoli 1. And then now Veer versus Moby. I'm going to say 1-1. Veer versus Moby 1-1. So I do think that's how it might situate. So I won't go any further, people. This has been 14 minutes, 15 minutes. Too long. Definitely too long. So as you guys know, some JPL transfer news. I just got the information. I was watching Management show, and definitely he confirmed it as well that Ziminis will be heading on to Mount Pleasant, and then now we have Jama Ethiopia as well going to Mount Pleasant. So these are the information that I just saw on Management show. He was discussing it with Mr. Speed. That is it. That is information in the grapevine. So that's it, people. Until next time, people, I have to, guys, you already know that I have to drop the JPL videos. I have to do the JPL videos. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I have to do it. I have to drop it. Guess what? Because guess what? We have a few of the JPLs playing in the Premier, in the national team right now. We have a few of the JPL players playing in the national team right now. Big up Atafry Bygrave. Big up. Massive, massive respect, Atafry Bygrave. Big up, actually. Big up. Thanks for coming in. Big up to Atafry Bygrave. All the Jamaican Premier League ballers who are playing right now. All the Jamaican Premier League ballers who are playing for the national team right now, massive, massive respect, and keep putting in the work. Goes to show that when you work hard and you apply yourself the right way, that will happen. You will reap the success, and opportunities will present itself to you, because opportunities follows hard work. Wow. Me just make up the one there now. Yeah, me just make up the one. The opportunity follow hard work. Wow. I just made up that one. But anyways, big up people and big up all of the JPL ballers who are in the Premier, who is playing with the Reggae Boyz right now. Massive respect. Rest of Premier League baller, work hard. I can't tell you, your time will come. Until next time, people. Good to have you guys here, and we are out from the Military Guna TV family. We're out, people.